Hi everybody, hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween, and as you can see, here's my jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So now that you have pumpkins in the house, what can you do? I actually have more than one, as you can see. So here's the first thing I'm going to show you how to make. I'm going to make a pumpkin soup in my Instant Pot, of course, and of course it will have an Indian twist. So here's a small size pumpkin that you have. You can use whatever size you have, just adjust the quantities accordingly, or use half of the pumpkin if you need to. So I'm going to cut this up and cube it. I already have some onion, so it's one onion just sliced up roughly, and about 3 cloves of garlic, big cloves. Everything is a rough chop. One spring onion, it had like 8 to 10 like the bulbs. So this is just kind of one of those. So I've separated out the bottom part, which is the white one, and then the green part. So those are spring onion or green onions. Here I have some leftover cauliflower that I had. You basically put any vegetables in here. And then here I have some broccoli stock. I also have some broccoli slaw that's left over. That's also a good thing to put in here. So basically it's a really easy recipe. So let me show you how. I wanted to show you how to cut the pumpkin. So make sure you have a nice big knife, and then we just cut off the ends over here, as you can see, so it stays stable, and then made them into halves. You're just gonna take this pulp out, all the seeds out. You can also basically take these seeds out, put them in the oven with some salt, and roast them to make pumpkin seeds. So no part of your vegetable goes waste. And then we're just gonna slice it, take the skin off, and cube it. Okay, so here's a bowl full of the cubed pumpkin. Try to make them all kind of similar size. My Instant Pot is hot, so all I'm gonna do over here is add some oil. Maybe a tablespoon or two, again, up to you. And then in here, what we're going to do is add some cinnamon. So just some whole cinnamon. And if you want, you can add some whole black pepper as well. You can also add a bay leaf if you want. Some cumin seeds. Okay. And then I have this red chili pepper flakes. So I'm going to add that as well. Just a little bit. I actually don't want to make this too spicy. You can always add this on the top. Okay. And then I'm going to put in all the onion and the garlic at the same time. Actually, let me just dump in the garlic. As you can see, I haven't even chopped it up. This is all going to go into a blender at the end. So as I put this in, you're going to hear a lot of sizzle. So let me know if you like these videos to have the sizzle and all that kind of noise, or would you rather have a voiceover? I've been trying to experiment with both. Just sorted them up and just let them become slightly translucent. Add some salt just to get the water out of the onions a little bit faster, and continue to saute for a couple more minutes. Okay, so to this now I'm going to start dumping in my veggies. So first I'm going to add in the cauliflower and the broccoli slaw. And then I'm actually gonna put in some of my frozen broccoli slaw that I have. So this is actually has some carrots in there as well. So don't worry, this is gonna loosen up. In goes the pumpkin. Okay. and then I'm gonna put in the white and the green the green part of the green onions and the white part as well. I'm gonna reserve some of the chopped green onions for garnishing. Okay, to this I'm gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of tomato puree, or just crushed tomatoes. You can skip this if you want. I just wanted to add it. So to make this more Indian style, I'm gonna add in some turmeric. Turmeric is also, like, you're not really going to notice the taste so much, but it is good for you. Some coriander powder, so about a teaspoon. Tiny bit of garam masala. And then really tiny bit of red cayenne pepper. Okay. I also have some, as you can see over here, thyme, oregano, and basil. I'm going to sprinkle some of that as well. I also added some black pepper, just crushed black pepper, some more salt. Again, you can always add it more when you blend it. And now I'm going to add some water or vegetable stock to this. So what you could do, you could add chicken stock, beef stock, whatever you like, or you can also do a vegetable stock. So today I'm just going to add a little bit of water because I have lots of veggies in here, but a vegetable stock really works well if you have it on hand. I will also link my recipe for vegetable stock that I have made in an instant pot. Very simple again. So as you could see, I just dumped in all my ingredients here. I'm gonna use some muscle power and then like turn them around a bit. My onions have further sauteed underneath all of this. So let me first mix it up a bit, and then I will add some water. Okay, so as you can see, I mixed up everything. So everything is kind of now equally distributed, and this is going to be like a creamy, thick soup, which is why you can see, like, it doesn't matter what veggies, like, you don't have to really chop them fine. It really is a very quick recipe. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water here, basically enough to cover the veggies. Yeah, so you just want to make sure that all the veggies are nicely covered. And then gonna turn off my saute mode. Got my lid on in sealing position, and now we are just going to use our soup mode at normal. Yeah, and then, sorry, I mean the pressure is high, the mode is normal, and then I'm gonna put this on for about 60 minutes. And there you go. Let me show you what it looks like after, and we will see, I'll show you how to blend it and serve it. So here's what my soup looks like after 1 hour. I did a very quick release, so I'm just gonna basically scoop this up and put it in my Vitamix, and then I'm gonna blend it. If you have a hand mixer, you can use that too, but this would just be very fast. Hey, so I blended half of the soup, and here's the consistency. Now some of the whole masalas will not necessarily grind, but that's perfectly fine. And you can also, like, put them in a muslin cloth or a tea bag strainer and put them inside. That way you get the flavor, but you don't have, you can fish them out after. So if you had it just more pumpkin and less of the green veggies, you would get an oranger color. But again, if just serve it and garnish it with some cream and some of the green onions that we had saved up. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. Thank you so much for watching.